That has to be hard though, because it's all anybody's going to talk about around here. Is it just that mentality though? Is it leadership? Is it things like that that kind of refocus everybody? And Danny and guys saying that it is just another game.
Yeah, I mean, every week 0-0. Another team. I don't know who we just played. I kind of forgot already, and I think that's. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shoot. And I think it's just something we do as a team. Venables really harps on just new week, new opponent. Or just practice like we do every week, and good things will come out of it. So I'm just excited to play them. I think we all are.
Having a second half like that, what does that do for momentum as you start building to what comes next week?
Great. It was great momentum. We weren't scared at the first half, but you saw what happened with just 3 explosive plays for over 160 yards. That's not good, And so just eliminate the explosive plays, and the defense is going to be way better going forward. So it's something we got to work on, and we will fix it.
What kind of things? Did you hear? What was talked about after that bad stretch?
I mean, it really was just 3 plays, and we just had to make the adjustments, That one over the middle that they had a long drive on, we practiced that exact play like numerous times throughout the week, so it was really frustrating to see that one. But we made the corrections at halftime and came out with the better mentality, and we stopped them, and that's what's supposed to happen.
When you have that type of playmakers on the defensive side, does it always let you know that no matter how the team is playing, you have people who can get you back in the game?
Yeah, we got dogs. We got plenty of dudes. You got Reggie Pearson, you got Billy Bowman who got that amazing interception, PJ, dog. He's just going to get more and more better every week, and he's going to make more stats. And we just got a lot of players, and it's exciting just to see what we can do. We haven't even reached the summit of what we got going on. So
I think PJ got into it a little bit after a play. Is that just kind of one of those things like, okay, this kid's growing up a little bit?
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
That was exciting to watch, just seeing him kind of get scrappy out there, because you never see that in the locker room at practice. You never see him vocal. So it was actually pretty exciting for us. I think Travis kind of liked it.
Yeah.
So it was exciting to see that.
So are you kicking yourself about that punt?
I did it on purpose. I that's what I thought, like a safety, and then we'd get the ball and score again. That'd be 9 points over the 7 I would get. So I thought it was a high IQ play in my opinion.
Hey, what?
For a lot of these guys, it's going to be the first time playing in that game. And you mentioned, taking each game as its own and preparing for it the same way. How difficult is that to do when it's, number 3 against number whatever y'all are going to be in the rankings?
The rankings are kind of really silly to me. I think as long as you win every week, you could start at 25, you could start unranked. If you win every week, you're going to go up. So I think that's the mentality we have, just win, keep winning. Texas is another game on the schedule that we need to win and prepare for, and then after that we'll have a bye week to prepare for the next game. I'm excited though. I think we all are. I mean, I still don't know how important this is. I don't know, but I'll see soon. I'll find out soon. So.
What do you think that's going to be like for you, just being part of that game for the first time?
Which is exciting. I'll be a spectator. I'll be playing. Just excitement for me. I just like playing football. So nothing different for me. Just another game, but it'll be fun.
Just like being at Oklahoma Kid and being at Oklahoma State, did you see how big that was for a lot of other people, and kind of get the sense of I want something like that to be a part of that?
Yeah, I mean, my whole life I watched the game on TV. I've never been, but I watched the game. I know I have a lot of friends at OU that go to the game. All the players talk about that game. It's way more important than OU, OSU. So I thought OSU, OU was the biggest game of the year. I thought it was crazy. And then they're like, no, Texas is that game for us. And so just seeing that, I mean, I'm excited. I think I'm just excited.
You talk about going 3-1 against Texas so far. What would it mean to you to add another notch to your belt against them?
48-0 last year. Was that the score? That was
49.
49. Yeah. I think everyone on the team, including myself, now that I'm here, has to take that all since last year. They all had to take that. So I know the guys are fired up, and I'm a competitor. I think all the dudes that came in are really competitors, and no one wants to lose Texas. No one likes Texas. So I think we're just, it's exciting.
Do you sense that in the locker room, throughout the season, the off season? Looking back at last year and being the anger in the locker room from last year's game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, dudes talk about it all the time. I hear about it all the time. I watch the game on TV all the time. Or I watched it and I saw what happened. And I think it'll be a different year, just a different game this year, and it'll be fun. 2 undefeated teams. I think that's gonna bring in a lot of people, and I'm excited.
Trace, you obviously weren't here last year, but you've played against OU a few years now. Is there anything that you can say that is just different about this year's team than the previous teams?
Just I think just like the intensity, like at practice, everyone's locked in, mess up a play, redo it, everyone's just locked in, correcting the guys, their teammates, everyone just really has a great mindset, and it's really great to see how hungry everyone is to win, and just it's great to win, and just seeing everyone be like that is the biggest thing, I think, seeing how hungry everyone is.
Well, in the two big plays you guys give up, it seems like in some past years it may have spiraled for the defense, but today you guys really stepped up and locked it down. And what can you attribute that to?
Just experience, growth. Last year a lot of the dudes were first year playing under the middle defense, and I'm experiencing it right now. It's complicated. I'm still struggling with it. I'm still trying to figure it out every day and get extra film to learn. So just knowing everyone has more experience now and just playing faster, it's easier to capitalize on mistakes when it happens. It's okay to make mistakes. No one's perfect, and just capitalize and keep going. There's no reason why we should lose.
How would you describe how this year is going overall for you? Moving over to a new team, learning a new system, trying to put it all together. How would you describe this year so far?
Personally, I think, it's been different for sure. Definitely a lot, my hand in the ground all the time. It's just different for me, but I've been a tremendously better football player. Even though the stats don't show it, I've gotten tremendously better with the run, just tremendously better with a lot of things, and that's thanks to Venables and Chavis. Just learning how to play football and not just be an athlete. So I've been getting a lot better by being coached by these guys.
Hey Trace, real quick, can you just go over that punt again? I came in kind of late. I missed when you said you thought there was an Iowa State guy behind you, and that kind of affected how you made a play on the ball. I don't know. Just talk a little bit about that.
I get my hands on the ball probably once so far this year, and I was excited. I felt feet behind me, so I tried to dive on it, and my momentum just carried the ball and it yanked. But it was on purpose. It was IQ play. So I knew we get the safety.
That's your story, and you're sticking with it.
Yeah. It was IQ play. No one really realizes that except me, but it's whatever.
You had the punt block return touchdown last year, right?
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Just how much fun are you having with this team right now?
I'm having a blast. Winning is fun. Winning is great. So I'm loving the dudes. I love everyone on the team. Danny has this humor that makes me laugh. All these players are super funny and just exciting to hang out with. Rondell's my neighbor. Hang out with him all the time. Just the chemistry has been going through the roof every day. I get closer with the guys, and it's super fun just to win and play with the boys. So.
Hey, talk a little bit about that pressure you put on them tonight. Once you got things straightened out, you guys were putting a lot of pressure on that quarterback. He was rushing throws all, pretty much the whole second half. Talk a little bit about that, how that changed for you guys.
I think the first half we just prepared a lot for a lot of stretch, a lot of stretch type runs, and then they ran a lot of gap schemes, a lot of down and arounds, and a little off the game plan that we practiced. And after halftime, Venables dialed up the heat and gave us capitalization, told us what to do, how to fix what we were doing, and we listened to him and just played ball, and things worked out. So
great, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.